King, the SAKRETE people, bring you a DIY concrete decor how-to video featuring SAKRETE PSI 6000, SAKRETE ShapeCrete, and King Colourant, with a special appearance by Sakrete Concrete Mix. In this video, I will show you how to make a concrete stool, a concrete soap holder, and a concrete planter. For all of the projects in this video, you will need these key items: mixing pails, square metal trowel, spray bottle with vegetable oil or similar release agent, measuring cup, rubber gloves, sanding block, protective glasses. Each individual project will also require a few additional items specific to the project, including which product to use. The first project will be a concrete stool made with SAKRETE PSI 6000. SAKRETE PSI 6000 is a high-strength, crack-resistant, air-entrained concrete mix, ideal for items that are 2 inches or 5 centimeters in thickness or greater. In addition to your key items, this project will also require 1 bag of SAKRETE PSI 6000, 1 additional mixing pail, 4 wooden legs, tape measure, marker, rubber mallet, flat board or thick piece of cardboard, level, 2 cloths or rags, plastic sheet or garbage bag. The mixing ratio for this product is 2.2 liters or 2.25 quarts of water for 1 30 kilogram or 66-pound bag of SAKRETE PSI 6000. In this video, I will be using 500 milliliters or 2 cups of water and 12 cups of SAKRETE PSI 6000, which is equivalent to about 4 kilograms of product. First, pour half of the water into a pail, followed by the SAKRETE PSI 6000. Use a square metal trowel to mix the material, then add the remainder of the water if necessary. Don't add too much water, because you'll need the material to have a thick consistency. Once you have mixed all of your product, mist the inside of your casting pail with a thin layer of oil. Be careful not to overspray. Although it doesn't seem like a lot of oil, this will be sufficient. Spread the oil with your cloth. Next, pour the material into a second pail and ensure that it is evenly spread out. Tap against the sides of the pail with the rubber mallet to allow the product to settle into place. Alternatively, you can hold a vibrating palm sander against the side of the pail to consolidate the material. Then, evenly place your wooden legs into the material. In order to see how far the legs go in, mark where 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch is and where 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches is on each leg. With the leg angled outward, push it in until you reach the 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch marking. With angled legs like I have, make sure you position all legs so that they will sit flat on the floor. Lastly, place a flat board or a thick piece of cardboard on top of the legs and use a leveling tool to see if your legs are positioned and leveled correctly. Gently tap any legs that are higher than others to create a level surface. Check that your legs do not go deeper than the second marking. Between 4 hours and 8 hours after casting, place a damp rag or 2 over just the concrete portion of your stool. Alternatively, drape a plastic sheet or garbage bag over the entire stool. Be careful not to move the legs, which haven't set yet. This will help with moisture curing. Once 24 hours have passed after casting, carefully remove the stool from the pail. It may be a bit difficult at first, so use some force. Use a sanding block to smooth out any rough edges or uneven concrete on the base of your stool. Here is a DIY concrete stool made with SAKRETE PSI 6000. You can use it to sit at a kitchen island, a bar, or even outdoors. It can also be used as a planter stand. Make your stool as tall or as short as you want by purchasing legs of different heights. The second project I will show you is how to make a concrete soap holder out of SAKRETE ShapeCrete mixed to a moldable consistency. This product is a shapeable concrete that can be rolled and molded, pushed and poured into any shape imaginable. In addition to your key items, this project will also require 1 pail of SAKRETE ShapeCrete, plastic soap holder or butter dish, paint and paintbrush, which is optional. For a moldable, clay-like consistency, the mixing ratio is 4 parts SAKRETE ShapeCrete to 1 part water. This means that if you are using 4 cups of product, you will need 1 cup of water. In this video, I will be using 500 milliliters or 2 cups of product and 125 milliliters or half a cup of water. To begin, lightly coat the outside of your soap holder with oil. If your soap dish has any holes in the bottom of it, cover them with tape. Next, mix your product and water together to achieve a moldable consistency. Once this is ready, it will be easy for you to form the ShapeCrete in and around the soap holder like this. SAKRETE ShapeCrete is not fast setting, allowing you to take your time to shape your item. SAKRETE ShapeCrete has a curing time of 24 hours. Once 24 hours have passed, you can carefully remove the concrete soap dish from the mold and smooth out the edges with a sanding block. To add a personal touch, paint the soap dish with colors of your choice. I chose to use gold paint. Now you have a concrete soap holder that is perfect for your bathroom, kitchen, or laundry room. The last project I will show you is how to make a concrete planter out of SAKRETE ShapeCrete mixed to a pourable consistency. In addition to your key items, this project will also require 1 pail of SAKRETE ShapeCrete, 1 container of King Colorant, 2 plastic containers, 1 large and 1 small. For a pourable casting mix, which is what I will be using for this project, the mixing ratio for SAKRETE ShapeCrete is 3 parts powder to 1 part water. In this video, I will be using 750 milliliters or 3 cups of product and 250 milliliters or 1 cup of water. I'm going to add color to my planter using King Colorant. This product is available in 3 colors. I chose to use the black color to darken my planter. This is an optional step. If you don't add colorant, your planter will have a natural concrete look. The mixing ratio for King Colorant is 1 capful of colorant per 30 kilograms or 66-pound bag of concrete mix. For my colored planter, I will be using 4 tablespoons of colorant. Add the King Colorant to the dry powder before adding the water into your pail. First, add the water and SAKRETE ShapeCrete in a pail. And use a metal trowel to mix. Next, spray the inside of your large plastic container and the outside of your smaller container with oil. Use your cloth to spread the oil. Pour the material into the larger container to about halfway up the side of the container. Then, push the smaller container into the material until it is pushed to almost the bottom of the larger container. Fill the smaller container with weight so that it stays in place. SAKRETE ShapeCrete has a curing time of 24 hours. After 24 hours have passed, you can carefully remove the plastic containers around your planter. Here is a dark planter and a classic concrete planter. Once the DIY concrete decor items have fully cured, you can enjoy your finished projects. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at King SAKRETE for more concrete-inspired decor ideas. King Packaged Materials Company offers a wide variety of professional-grade, easy-to-use products designed for DIY and contractor-based home repair and improvement projects. Our portfolio includes well-known King and SAKRETE brand products. For more information, visit www.king-products.com.